Hey fam, what's happening? I'm Ivy and you're on Ivy Vibes, and I'm going to do a read today for you guys, and this is going to be why she won't commit. So this is for my fellas, okay? Got some things coming out here in the pre-shuffle. Somebody's got a decision to make. They don't think things are looking too good. They can't see where the positivity is in the relationship. And they may be desiring a new start. Working hard towards something. Some people may be in school. Or just wanting to study something. Okay. It has been a minute since I've done this. And I hope you guys can hear me okay, because I do have stuff going on in the background. So my apologies if you cannot hear better. Try to get this so I can at least see my face. The positioning for this is so awkward. Okay, so we are going to get... How about we do this first? And I've already done it, but we'll do it again. I know I like to cleanse the energy, everything, and I have my little special mix of things in here. All right, so let's get the overall energy. How about that? I don't know if I should take all three of these cards. I will, though, because it's saying something. And I just feel like each time I do this read, it's going to be different. I don't want it to be. But the overall energy right now that we are looking at for this relationship in regards to why she won't commit is because she's not trying to make any moves. Things are very stagnant right now. And she's also feeling like the timing may be off. This is also someone who's dealt with her fair share of pain and hurt from in the past. And she may also feel like there's some deceitfulness with you or somewhere in the relationship. And it's only you, if it's just you and her. But yeah, she may feel like there's some deceitfulness, but the timing could just be off as well. People that have been hurt in the past, unless they have actually done some type of healing work, it does make it harder. Not impossible, but it does make it harder to have a healthy relationship. Whatever that is, just to find something that where you and that person feel like you have a cohesive situation. And it's not one of those things where time heals all wounds. It does not, because the more time goes on, the more bitter some people can become. You really have to delve deep into your feelings, doing some analyzing, really doing some work and taking a good look at yourself, not putting the focus on anyone else, but really looking at you and where you are, what things you could have done better. And I'm not saying as far as the other person, but as far as taking care of yourself. I don't know where to look because I got my camera turned a different way, so it might look like I'm looking all over the place. Anyway, that is the general energy around, that's the general energy around her, okay? Okay, so let's see. What are her, what is the main situation? Let's look at that. What is the main situation that is going on? We got the Three of Wands. Okay, so she could be waiting for something to happen, possibly waiting for things to change. Why do we have the Three of Wands? Something turned over here that shouldn't be turned over. Why do we have the Three of Wands? What is she waiting for? Buddy, she is waiting. Why? She is waiting to walk away. So she may be trying to get the courage up to really release things and let things go. And why do we have the Eight of Cups though? Because if she knows that she's going to walk away, why is she waiting? Something else turn over in here. Okay. So we got the Ace of Pentacles with the Fool. So she's waiting for, don't kill the messenger, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. She's waiting for new love, some type of new love, interest to spark her interest, to have a new start. Sometimes what happens in relationships when we're dealing with people, we stay in something because it's comfortable, right? And it's not until someone else may show us some type of interest that kind of sparks a fire in us, or a desire to motivate us to move in a different direction, to actually do something new, to say, okay, I've had enough with this situation and now I'm ready to leave it. If this is not her waiting for someone new to come around, this could be her possibly waiting until she has enough self-love for herself, that her cup is full enough where she just feels like she's worthy enough or ready to get up and leave. And again, you know when someone, guys, you know when a female is ready to leave when she stops caring, when she stops doing things, when she stops asking you those questions, when she really seems like you can do whatever it is that you want, and you may feel like, okay, she's accepted everything, but it's not a fact of her accepting anything. It's the fact that she's tired of fighting. She's tired of trying to continue to pour into a cup that has holes or cracks in it, and just keeps on releasing whatever it is that she puts in there. And sadly enough, some women really do get tired, and that's when they move on, when they change the focus and they start looking at themselves and seeing what they can do for them, and build themselves up and pour into themselves. That's when things begin to change. So she could be waiting for this new love to, be stirred up within her. If it's not some outside source. Okay. So let's see what is influencing this situation. What is influencing the situation? The Star card that is influencing the situation. So she could be wishing and hoping, really getting in touch with her emotions, trying to, and trying to allow herself even to be guided here spiritually. It feels like this is, looking for some sense of hope within herself or the situation, to see that there's something brighter, something better that could be coming along, or even maybe hope within things just getting better in the relationship. Because sometimes it's not always that someone wants to walk away. It could just be that, hold on. Oh my God. Jesus. It could be that I'm so sorry, I just lost my train of thought. God damn it. God damn it. Sometimes it's not until you feel a sense of worthiness within yourself as a female that you actually get up the nerve to feel like you can go, or this is what I was going to say. Things changing within the relationship for you to feel better about trying to decide, is this really the move that I want to make? Because maybe I can stay away. If I get a glimmer of hope within this relationship, I can stay. But if not, I'm going to go. So it's like playing the waiting game. There's a song by Swing Out Sister, and it's called The Waiting Game. And it goes, if we could make it work this time, there'd be no sense in asking why. Waiting until the tears run dry. If I could make you change this time, or stay this time, something like that. But basically the girl is saying that, she's just going to be there like playing a waiting game, which isn't good. But sometimes that happens because we don't have enough worthiness within ourselves, and we look for value outside of who we are. So again, understand that the main energy around this situation is there's a lot of stagnation with the Hangman. She's already been hurt because of relationships that she's dealt with in the past with the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Swords. There is deception again that is following her, that is in this relationship. So you may not have, being honest with yourself, you may not have been the best person, the most honest person with her, and it is causing more pain, but she is staying simply because she's waiting and hoping for something to change. And the Eight of Cups, when it talks about walking away from something, the Cups is about nothing but emotions. So it's not like this is something that is easy for her to walk away from. Okay? And waiting with the Ace of Cups, definitely waiting for some real love to come through. And this could be a spark of, something new that she can jump into when it comes to being with you. Okay? So she's doing her healing work. This is like hoping, wishing, and praying, and trying to stay hopeful that things will actually work out for the best. So I'm not really getting the sense that this person wants to leave. It's just that you kind of feel like, if I'm not getting the love that I know that I'd like to have or deserve here, why should I stay? But if you don't feel like, you can get so beat down as a female in a relationship that you don't feel like anybody else would want you. And I don't know if you guys have ever felt that as a man. I don't know if you have ever felt that from a female. But I'm just giving you reasons why she's not going to commit, or why you may not be able to move this thing to the next level. Okay. So let's see. What are her actual feelings? What are her actual feelings? She could be pregnant. She could be pregnant. Now, I don't know how serious this relationship is, or this situationship. I don't know if there is some other people that you are seeing and dealing with, but she could be pregnant. And she could be looking for some type of expansion and growth. However, until you actually make that move and express that to her, she may keep that inside. But the feelings are, and I'll say like this, she could be pregnant, but she also could possibly want to get pregnant. Okay, but she's wanting some type of expansion and growth to happen with you. All right, let's see the action that you may need to take. Oh. 10 of Cups. Love, peace, and happiness. Okay, so the action that you could possibly take is to be with her, to continue to be with her. If you are already in something that is like long-term established or whatever, this could be looking at building a family, having something that actually could, have the potential to be emotionally satisfying, all the way around. But I don't know. Okay. So let's see. Did I do that one? I don't know if I did that one. One. I have to keep track of my things, the situation. And this was, yeah. Okay, so let's see what's some advice that you can get. Let's get some advice for you. I'd be doing so many different reads. I don't know. You know what? It feels like this is faded. So this is the advice. Is to, really look at having a new cycle with this person, trying to make things work. Everything is not as doom and gloom as it may appear to be. So wherever there is some kind of deception, and I'm not saying that you as the guy are out there cheating on her, but that is a fear. There could be some kind of deception somewhere. So maybe that could be there because you may not be being completely honest with her in regards to what it is that you want. Maybe you're not ready to settle down, and so therein she feels as though you want to sleep around and see some other people. Maybe you want to get yourself established in a relationship before you actually move forward to have that kind of a committed lifestyle. But whatever the case, there really needs to be a conversation. There needs to be a conversation. So I'm just going to say this. When it comes to the readings that I do, I really, really try to do things and speak from the heart. These are not just things that I just do and say, well, let me just do a reading today. And wanting to meet the energy of the situation, I really try to hone in on what I feel Spirit is telling me, and then some experiences that I have either gone through or have seen, and then information that I have gotten, not just from females, but from guys too, because I have very, very close guy friends, and I do ask them specifics when it comes to how guys think and what could be going on there with them. And I know that sometimes financially, money means a lot. Getting themselves settled or in a place where they feel like they can provide, and even more than that, being with someone that they feel that they can that they feel respects them. Because if a guy does not ultimately feel like he's respected, then he will take his ass elsewhere. Love means more to a female than it does a male. Not to say that men don't care to be loved, but respect means more because we are just wired a little bit differently in that regard. And respect tends to be a little bit higher up on the ladder for guys than it is for a female. If a guy feels like he is being respected, then he is more prone to give the female the love that she desires. So, if you feel like this resonates with you in any kind of way after watching this, I would greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it if you leave a comment. Like, share, and subscribe. Also, hit your notification bell to let me know that, to let you know when I do another video. But it really is great to get feedback from you guys to see how well these readings resonate and how true they tend to ring for you, especially guys, because I think I have less guys as subscribers and viewers than I do females, and it's always good to have that connection with you guys, because I'm here to support everyone. Okay, we're all people and we all have feelings and we all have needs that need to be met at the end of the day. So I hope that this was helpful and healing for you guys. So thank you for coming to my channel, watching this video, and we'll see you guys on the next one, Nguvu. And if y'all don't know what Nguvu is, it is Swahili for power, okay? I'm not going to say Ashe, because Ashe is part of a Yoruba African tradition, religious tradition, and I'm just saying something that, in simple terms, tends to mean almost the same thing if you don't know what the term Ashe actually is, because it's basically talking about power to one who gives life. But mine is just pretty much the same, but I like to say it in the tongue of my heritage of West Africans. So, Nguvu.